Hello.
Hello, mẹ ạ. Rồi.
Good evening.
Good evening too.
Okay. So as I told you last lesson, so today we're gonna have a test. Today's test is listening and speaking. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, good job. So have you eat your dinner or taking shower?
Yes.
Okay, good job. All right. Welcome to our test today. Now, test one, listening and speaking. You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's jump right in. All right, now listen and draws. There's one example. So I will let you hear the example first. All right. So do you understand the task?
What? The
Task, the exercise?
task?
Yes, the task here means exercise.
Can you spell this?
Okay, I will spell it for you. T-A-S-K.
Cash?
Task. All right, let me, I will type for you later, but the task here means exercise, right?
Okay.
Okay, so do you understand? Listen and draws. There's one example.
Yes.
Okay, now I will let you hear the example first.
Part 1. Listen and look. There is one example.
Is that Katie there, near the tree?
Yes, it is. Look, she's jumping very high.
Yes, she's very good at jumping.
All right, so as you can see, Katie is the girl who is jumping next to a tree, and she jumped really high. Can you see her?
Yes.
All right, so let's continue.
Can you see the line? This is an example. Now you listen and draw lines.
Who's that girl running in the race?
The one who's winning.
Yes,
I think that's Jane.
you're right. It is Jane.
So who's Jane?
Jane, can you try again? I can hear it.
All right, so because this is a test, so I will just play it one time. All right,
Okay.
but for the first time, so I will let you hear the second time. But after this, there's no more second chance. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's that girl running in the race?
The one who's winning.
Yes,
I think that's Jane.
you're right. It is Jane.
So who's Jane?
Jane is a woman with a blue t-shirt with a blue pants.
Mm-hmm.
She's running on the race.
So she's the winner.
Yes.
All right. Good job. Correct. Now, moving on.
Look at Sarah under the tree. She looks tired.
Is Sarah the girl who's sleeping there?
Yes, she's tired because she's running 3 races today.
So who is Sarah?
Do you know the girl who's won the Gold Cup?
The Gold Cup.
Who's the next girl?
I think Sarah is a woman is sleeping at and next to the tree.
Mm-hmm. So what is she wearing?
She is wearing a red t-shirt and black pants with a pair of black shoes.
Mm-hmm. So that is an orange or a red t-shirt.
Oh,
Okay. What about her pants? It is not long pants. I think it is shorts. Do you think so?
yes.
All right. So she is on the right. Good job. Next one.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I know her.
Do you know the girl who's won the Gold Cup?
The Gold Cup.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I know her. Her name's Helen.
All right. So who is the last girl? Can you find her? She's not the last girl, but can you find her? The number 4.
I think she is a woman with no. I think she's a a woman with a pink t-shirt and pink shorts. Yeah.
You think so? Oh no.
Okay.
Helen is the girl with a gold cup. You know what is gold cup?
Okay.
Golden.
I golden cups.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So can you see her? She's grabbing a golden cup, right?
Yes.
All right. So you have missed one, but never mind. You are doing it really good. Now move on.
Oh no, someone in the race has fallen over.
Oh, yes, it's Emma. Is she okay?
Yes, look, she's
All right. So who is number 5?
Number 5. Is he Emma?
Mm-hmm. She is Emma, but where is Emma?
Emma. I think is she is um a woman with um blue shorts with orange and white t-shirts.
Mm-hmm. So she's sitting on the ground because she was fallen, right?
Yes.
All right, good job. Now, number 6.
smiling. She's fine. Someone is helping the girl who's fallen over.
Who is it?
I think it's Betty.
Yes, it is.
All right, so who is Betty?
Betty is a woman with a pink t-shirt with a pink shorts and a black shoes. A pair of black shoes.
Mm-hmm. So what is she doing?
She helped Emma.
She is helping Emma.
Yes.
Right, good job. And the last one, number 7.
She always helps people if she can.
Now listen to part 1 again.
Well, if she can. She can.
That is the end of part 1.
Okay, Ming, let's find the last go. So look at the left column. Can you see the lines?
Where?
Yes, Jane and the girls who is winning the race.
Jane and the girl. With who
Who is winning the race?
winning the race?
Mhm.
I think she is Helen.
Good job. Now, Sarah and the girl who is sleeping under the tree.
Sarah is sleeping under the tree.
Mhm. All right.
Yes.
All right. Now, so it is done for part 1. Let's move on to part 2. It was easy, right?
Okay.
Okay. Part 2. So part 2 also costs 5 marks. Listen and write. There's one example.
Okay.
All right. Let's hear it.
Part 2. Listen and look. There is one example.
When did you meet your husband, Mrs. Mill?
It was in 1947, so that's 50 years ago.
50 years is a long time.
Yes. Can you see the answer? Now,
So can you see the example?
Yes.
All right. Good job.
you listen and write.
Did you move in the summer?
No, it was in the autumn, in November.
All right. So what is number 1?
It's in November.
Oh, can you spell it?
It's November. VEM.
Again?
Sorry.
Again?
It's November.
Good job. So let's move on to number 2.
Oh, was the weather okay?
Yes, it was a beautiful sunny day.
Good. What's his first name?
It's William. That's W-I-L-L-I-A-M.
All right. Do you want to listen again?
Yes, I can hear it.
All right.
L-L-I-A-M.
Okay. Where did you meet him?
All right. So can you spell it?
I think it's the LLINM.
Oh, it is missing. All right. One more time.
It's a beautiful sunny day.
Good. What's his first name?
It's William. That's W-I-L-L-I-A-M.
Okay. Where did
All right. Again. What is her husband name?
I think it's the ILLIA.
Oh, you've been missing. All right. So his name is William, right? Okay. So look at this. You know what word that you're missing,
Okay.
right? You missed the first word, W, right?
Okay.
Never mind. All right. Let's continue.
you meet him? Do you remember?
Yes, I do. We met at our school.
Oh, so you were very young when you met.
Yes.
All right. So what is number 3?
I think it's school
Mhm.
or restaurant. School or restaurant. I think it's
Or
restaurant.
Do you think so? So, do you want to hear it again or you will have your final answer?
I think it is cool.
Let's check it out. 3, 2, 1. At the school, congratulations. Correct. Now, number 4.
We were only 11 years old. But we weren't friends at the beginning.
Why not?
Why not? Well,
All right, so how old when they met?
I think it's 10.
All right, so the answer is 11. I will let you hear it again.
So you were very young when you met.
yes. We were only 11 years old.
Oh,
We weren't
11.
friends at the beginning.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not? Well, we didn't like doing the same things. Then, when we were older, we had the same favourite hobby. We were more friendly after that.
What was your hobby?
We liked going fishing in the lake near our village.
All right, so at their young age, they do not share things in common like hobbies, but when they are older, you know, what are their common hobby?
I think their hobby is fishing on the lake.
Good job. Right. Congratulations. Now it is part 3. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right. Now look at the task first. Rồi mình nhìn đề bài trước nhé. Listen and write a letter in each box. There's one example. The people who live in the flats all get up at the different times. At what time does each person get up? All right. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. So for example, the businessman, he wake up at 9:15. So it is D. I will let you hear it. All right.
Okay.
Part 3. Listen and look. There is one example. The people who live in the flats all get up at different times. At what time does each person get up? Oh, I had to get up so early this morning.
Me too. But the person who lives in the flat next to ours gets up very late. He's a businessman, but he often works at home. He's got an office there. He gets up at 9:15.
Wow, that is late.
So a quarter past 9 is 9:15. Correct?
Yes.
So it is D for the businessman. Now, let's do the task.
Can you see the letter D? Now you listen and write a letter in each box.
The policewoman who lives in the downstairs flat goes running before she goes to work. She gets up at 5 to 7 every morning. I hear her in her kitchen sometimes.
Making coffee?
I don't know.
All right. So have you seen the policewoman?
Yes. I have to answer.
Okay. So Ming, because this exercise, the answers are not organized. So I need you to write down on the paper and I will ask you later. Is that okay? Okay.
Okay.
So take out your paper and your pen. Let's do this one time. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
The policewoman who lives in the downstairs flat goes running before she goes to work. She gets up at 5 to 7 every morning. I hear her in her kitchen sometimes.
Making coffee?
I don't know. There's another person who gets up earlier than me. She's a nurse, so she has to be at the hospital at 7:15. She gets out of bed at 7:10. She told me.
Is she nice?
Yes, I like her a lot.
Who else do you know in the flats?
There's a mechanic who lives on the first floor. He gets up at about 8:20, then has a shower every day. I hear him in the bathroom. He catches the bus at 10 to 9, like me. Do you know, one of the people there is an astronaut? No. Well, he says he is. We don't know. He gets up the earliest. I hear his clock sometimes at 6:30. I couldn't get up that early. On most days, I'm still dreaming then.
Me too. Doesn't someone from the university live there too?
You mean Lucy? She's a student there.
What time does she get up?
At about 8 o'clock or 5 past, something like that. I'm not sure. She lives at the top of the house. All we hear is her music.
Oh,
All right, so have you done? Do you need to hear the second time?
I can finish 3 and I have 2 I can write. I
All
can
right, so I understand. So I will let you hear the second time. Now
now listen
focus.
to part 3 again.
The policewoman who lives in the downstairs flat goes running before she goes to work. She gets up at 5 to 7 every morning. I hear her in her kitchen sometimes.
Making coffee?
I don't know. There's another person who gets up earlier than me. She's a nurse, so she has to be at the hospital at 7:15. She gets out of bed at 7:10. She told me.
Is she nice?
Yes, I like her a lot.
Who else do you know in the flats?
There's a mechanic who lives on the first floor. He gets up at about 8:20, then has a shower every day. I hear him in the bathroom. He catches the bus at 10 to 9, like me. Do you know, one of the people there is an astronaut? Yeah. Well, he says he is. We don't know. He gets up the earliest. I hear his clock sometimes at 6:30. I couldn't get up that early. On most days, I'm still dreaming then.
Me too. Doesn't someone from the university live there too?
You mean Lucy? She's a student there.
What time does she get up?
At about 8 o'clock or 5 past, something like that. I'm not sure. She lives at the top of the house. All we hear is her music.
Oh,
So have you done?
that is the end of part 3.
Yes.
Okay, so let's check. The first one, the mechanic. What is it?
I think it's H.
All right, good job. Next,
University student, I think is F.
F. Are you sure?
Yes, I think A.
Right. Is F. Good job. Now, next, what about the nurse?
Nurse, I think is E.
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 Good job. What about the astronaut?
Astronaut, I think is B.
Good job. And the last one?
Police woman, I think is C.
No, it is G, right? So, she said, oh no, I mean, it is G. Why do you think it is C?
I can hear is in 7 8 blah blah blah.
No, I'll let you hear it again, right?
To be at the hospital at 1:15 every morning. I hear her in her kitchen sometimes.
Oh, it is. Wait for me. All right, just let me share it again. It is lagging, all right?
Okay.
Okay, just a little bit. Now, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Part 3. Get up so early this morning.
Me too. But the person who lives in the flat next to ours gets up very late. He's a businessman, but he often works at... The policewoman who lives in the downstairs flat goes running before she goes to work. She gets up at 5 to 7 every morning. I hear her in her kitchen sometimes.
Making coffee?
I don't know.
All right, it is 5 to 7. All right. Again.
His flat goes running before she goes to work. She gets up at 5 to 7 every morning.
All right, it is 5 to 7. Okay, so it is G. Right, just relax. Never mind, just hear it, okay?
Mm.
Okay. Part 4. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Now, look at the task. Listen and tick the box. There's just one example. So, as usual, we will listen to the example first.
Part 4. Listen and look. There is one example. How many homes has Richard's Aunt Betty got?
I've got 3 aunts, but Aunt Betty is my favourite.
Oh, is she, Richard? Why?
Well, she's nice, and I like going to stay with her. Her homes are very interesting.
Homes? How many has she got?
One for the winter and a second one for the summer.
Can you see the tick?
All right, so one for the summer and one for the winter. So she has 2 houses, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's jump right into our exercise.
Now you listen and tick the box. 1. Where does Aunt Betty live in the summer? Does she live near your farm?
In the winter, yes, but in the summer she travels a lot.
Where does she go?
She goes up the river in her summer home. It's a boat.
Oh, she lives on a boat.
Yes, she likes visiting old castles and places near the river.
2. Where is Aunt Betty's winter home? Does she live on the river in the winter?
No, she's got a little house in our village for the winter. It's opposite the hotel.
Oh, yes. Is it that little pink house?
Yes, that's right. That's her house.
So have you done, Ming?
Yes.
Okay, so first question. Where does Aunt Betty live in the summer?
Is the A.
So she lives on a boat?
Yes.
Because why? Why does she live on a boat? Because
Because-
she,
Because she likes play with the water.
no, because she likes to travel a lot, right?
Oh.
All right, but you got it. Good job. Number 2, where is Aunt Betty winter home?
I think is it B.
Why?
Mm, I think in the house. Yeah. Mm, I can hear
Okay,
it.
so is that house opposite of the hotel, or it is in front of, or it is on the left or on the right?
I think on the left.
Oh, no, her winter home is opposite of the hotel, right? I will let you hear it just to make sure, but you get it right. Never mind.
2. Where is Aunt Betty's winter home? Does she live on the river in the winter?
No, she's got a little house in our village for the winter. It's opposite the hotel.
Oh, yes. Is it that little pink house?
Yes, that's right.
All right, so have you heard it?
Yes.
Okay, first one, it is opposite the hotel. Number 2, it is small and it is pink, right?
Yes.
No, good job. Now, next, question number 3.
3. Where does Aunt Betty work in the winter? Does your Aunt Betty work?
Yes, she works hard in the winter when everyone comes here to ski.
Does she work in the hotel?
Not now. She worked in the restaurant there about 5 years ago, but now she works at the theatre in the shop there. She sells books and postcards.
4. How often does Richard see Aunt Betty in the summer? Do you often see your Aunt Betty?
In the winter, we see her once a week. She comes up to our farm on Wednesdays for her milk,
And in the summer?
only about once a month. Sometimes we stay with her for a weekend on the boat.
5. What do Richard and his sister do when they visit Aunt Betty?
My sister and I love staying with Aunt Betty. It's very different from home.
How is it different?
Well, she hasn't got a TV, so we can't watch anything.
What do you do then?
Most of the time, she just talks to us about her travels usually. Sometimes she goes outside and paints a picture. Then she comes in and starts telling us stories again.
Are they good stories?
Yes, and sometimes the stories are very long, so we don't go to sleep until after midnight.
Okay, this is the end of task 4, part 4. So, Ming, have you done?
Yes.
Okay, number 3, where does Aunt Betty work for the winter?
I think it's A.
Are you sure?
Or is it B?
No, but you have to give me the final answer. All right.
Okay, I think it's the A.
It is C, because
Ooh.
she quit doing as a servant at the restaurant and she changed to work at the theater, right? So let me check it for you.
When everyone comes here to ski.
Aunt Betty work?
Yes, she works hard in the winter when everyone comes here to ski.
Does she work in the hotel?
Not now. She worked in the restaurant there about 5 years ago, but now she works at the theatre in the shop there. She sells books.
All right. So she served at a restaurant 5 years ago, but now she worked at the theater in the shop, correct? She sells books.
I can understand the teacher.
What is the theater? You don't know it?
Yes.
Okay, just note it down and I will explain to you later.
Okay.
Theater is where you watch film and watch comedy.
Okay.
Okay, theater là cái rạp mà con hay xem phim ấy, hoặc là đấy là những cái nơi mà người ta chiếu những cái rạp diễn ấy. Được chưa? Okay, so number 4. How often does Richard see Aunt Betty in the summer?
I think it's on B.
Are you sure?
I think it's yes.
All right, but it is C. So in the audio, he said that they can only stay at her auntie house for only a month, and sometimes they can stay for the weekends. So it is Saturday and Sunday. It is 2 days, right?
Okay.
Đúng chưa? Bởi vì trong audio Richard đã nói là vào mùa hè thì họ chỉ có thể ở với cả dì của họ một lần 1 tháng thôi, và thỉnh thoảng thì họ được ở cả một cuối tuần, tức là 2 ngày. It is thứ Bảy và Chủ nhật, đúng chưa?
Well,
No, the last one. What is it?
is it C?
Correct. No. Okay, so I will let you have 2-minute break to drink water and take some rest. All right?
Okay.
Okay, good job, Ming. See you in next minute.
Okay.